Well, who do we have here? This is a really bad camera I have. My name is Julian. I'm currently 20 as of recording this on the 22nd of January 2026, and I just want to document things. I don't really care who and how many people eventually watch this, really. I just know that the world belongs to those who take action, and something I've always had on my mind was to create a personal brand, and at least I think that having a good network is never a bad thing, and I like to meet new people anyway, so I think this is a great way of doing so. And one of my mentors said in a video the other day that I listened, he said, I speak to so many people who, want to start their personal brand, and, I talk to them 6 months later and they haven't even posted a video. And when I look at my, mentors' YouTube, it's just 2 3 minute videos like almost every single day for years on end, and it built credibility over time. It didn't need to be that crazy. So this is my this is my step to taking that action, really. And I think that that's something that should be inspiring to you too, is if you have a goal in mind, or not even a goal, just a vision, something that you want to achieve, then you shouldn't wait for perfect conditions. You shouldn't wait to have a video editor that can make this video less boring to watch. You shouldn't wait to be comfortable on camera. I think you should just put up the camera, take a video, and upload it. And nobody's probably gonna watch this. I mean, I don't expect many people to watch this at all. If I have 2 viewers on this, I'll be like, cool, that's nice. So if you're watching this, you're the day ones. But the the lesson on day one is take action. Go and do the thing you've been wanting to do. Look, you only have one life, and what's even crazier is, fun. Let's talk about that. Recently, I've been having strange nightmares because I take melatonin every night. By the way, absolute life hack if you have insomnia. Like, it's the best. But it gives me nightmares, and I've gotten used to them. Like, they don't really like trouble me that much. I'm just whatever. But the nightmares have changed, and they change in a funny way. So a lot of what's pushed me to do so much is FOMO, fear of missing out on life. I only have one life. I know what it looks like to have a 9 to 5, and I know what it looks like to live paycheck to paycheck. I just want to live something different that I haven't experienced in a world that felt very foreign before I started, at least. And that's what I'm doing now. And so the nightmares that I had in the first maybe year or two of doing this was, going to jail for some reason. I do a crime and then I end up in prison, or I get my life taken away from me, basically, which is funny because that's exactly the fear that's driving me to do all of this. It's the fear of missing out on life. And recently it's taken up a notch. I've had dreams of terminal illness. How fun is that? Where I have a terminal illness and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die in like a year or so. And I've always thought like, oh man, I only have so many years of my life to do cool stuff in. Now it's like I could wake up in a week from now with a weird headache and then learn that I'm gonna die in 3 years, right? That's like a whole other level. And then you go into thinking about the meaning of life and everything, and I'll save you the time. Um, there is no meaning to life. You don't have to find your meaning in life. You create your meaning in life. That's, after a couple hours of watching your videos, what I figured out. Hey, maybe that doesn't work for you. Works for me though. And I kind of given up on the whole idea of like what is even all of this, like how is this even like possible? Why are we doing this? I'm just now doing, like, I think my value in life is just taking action at this point. It's I determine the quality. I think on my deathbed I will have determined or I'll evaluate the quality of the life that I lived based on the action that I took. And I'm not talking about, I'm living on $2 a month, but I really want to go visit this country. Let's just go and do. I'm not saying like do something stupid that you can't afford or whatever because you've always wanted to. I'm saying take action, like do the inputs, right? Like work harder to get that job that you want to do those things because those are the things that you can't get your time back. And regardless of how hard it is, once you've achieved that, those feelings are not going to be there anymore, but all the work that you'll have done is still going to be there, right? Like I'm filming a video at 10:30 a.m. Like I should be working right now, but I'm not because I felt like doing this instead. And realistically, I should probably just go and work. And I mean, I will after making this video for sure. But just taking action is what I think creates the meaning in my life. So, do with that what you want. But a lot of people say, oh man, it must be nice, being an entrepreneur or whatever. But, the truth is it's fucking hard, man. Like, you don't have really any pressure. Once you actually make money, you don't have the pressure to keep pushing harder. Like it's entirely self-motivated, or you have to have like an external goal that's bigger than you, like serving a bigger purpose, helping a charity, whatever it might be. And I don't really have that much of that, like I want to help people around me, but it's still easy to become complacent for that. So I've just had to rely on that feeling that, man, I'm only gonna live once. Like, what am I doing? Like take action, Julian. And it's worked really well so far. I can't complain. Probably should remind myself of that more, like on days like today. But yeah, so lesson of the day: go and take action, figure it out, and yeah, be happy. It's the number one. Don't wait for happiness. Just do whatever you want and make it work. That's it.